Ryan Mercer, once a bright star in the Boston startup scene, felt more like a flickering candle these days. His dreams, once so vibrant, seemed buried under a mountain of student debt and a failed app. He looked out at the endless rows of identical gray buildings, a heavy sigh escaping his lips. It was time for a change, a big change. He packed a single bag, leaving behind the clutter and chaos, chasing a whisper of hope he found online. The tiny house community nestled in the green hills of rural New England. The bus ride was long and quiet, the scenery slowly shifting from concrete jungle to rolling fields, each mile bringing a sense of lightness he hadn't felt in years. He arrived at the community, a cluster of charming, handcrafted homes nestled amongst the trees. It was nothing like the sterile office towers he was used to. Haley Jackson, the community leader, greeted him with a warm smile and eyes that sparkled with genuine kindness. She showed him around, explaining their philosophy of simple living and mindful consumption. Ryan was instantly drawn to the peace and purpose that radiated from everyone he met. He signed up for a workshop on building techniques, eager to learn a new skill and contribute to the community. He met Sam Cooper, a local carpenter with weathered hands and a gentle spirit. Sam patiently taught him the basics, showing him how to measure twice and cut once, how to respect the wood and let it guide him. Ryan struggled at first, his hands clumsy and unsure, but Sam's encouragement kept him going. Slowly, with each swing of the hammer and turn of the screw, he began to find a rhythm, a sense of accomplishment. He started small, helping to build a storage shed, then moved on to assisting with the framing of a new tiny home. The work was hard, but it was also incredibly rewarding. He learned to appreciate the simple things, the warmth of the sun on his skin, the smell of fresh-cut wood, the camaraderie of working alongside others who shared his values. He discovered the beauty of minimalism, realizing that true happiness didn't come from owning more, but from needing less. He sold most of his possessions, donating the money to charity. The weight on his shoulders seemed to lift with each item he let go. The tiny house community wasn't just a place to live, it was a place to heal, to learn, and to grow. He found himself drawn to the quiet moments, sitting by the stream, listening to the birds sing, letting the worries of the past wash away. He began to meditate, focusing on his breath, finding a sense of inner peace he had never known before. The student debt was still there, but it no longer felt like a crushing burden. He had a plan, a purpose, and a community to support him. He started teaching others what he had learned, sharing his knowledge of minimalism and mindful living. Ryan finally understood that failure wasn't the end, but an opportunity to begin again, to redefine success on his own terms. He built his own tiny home, a cozy haven filled with light and love. It wasn't just a house, it was a symbol of his resilience, his perseverance, his newfound spirit. So remember Ryan's story, dear listener, and know that even when life feels overwhelming, there is always hope for a new beginning, a simpler path, a more purposeful life. And like Ryan, you already possess everything you need to build it.